Check 1, 2. Hi, everybody. I'm Thom Limbert. I composed the next piece, and I want to just say how thrilled I've been to work with this amazing group and this amazing conductor. He's not only a great colleague, but he's a master of his craft. It's really been fun. I'm not going to say too much about the piece. You can read about it in the program, but I'll just say, interestingly, the beginnings of it started in the parking lot outside one morning when I heard some red-winged blackbirds and said, oh, it's very musical. I'll record it on my phone. You're going to hear those recordings in the very beginning of the piece. All the rest of the natural sounds that inspired the work and are part of the electronics came from a really cool biodiversity study called Soundscapes to Landscapes that was led by an SSU professor, Dr. Matt Clark, and folks at Point Blue Conservation Science. I was graciously given access to their database of sounds, and that's what makes up the rest of the stuff. Speaking of Point Blue, if you don't know who they are, they're an amazing organization based right down the road in Petaluma, and they actually have a table outside. You can find out more about their impactful work. I've been privileged to meet and work with a bunch of brilliant writers and scientists and artists and painters through their Conservation Art and Science Advisory Committee. It's really been a thrill, so I'm so glad that they're here. As I'm sure most of you is the case for y'all, I'm continually struck by the natural beauty of this environment, and working on this music really underscored how much of that beauty is based in sound. And it reminded me of the delicate balance that's necessary to ensure that that sound is always there. I think ultimately it confirms something I've always thought, that is, human beings are not the only species to make music. Hope you enjoy the piece.
Thank you.